My name is Morgan Larson, and I am a sophomore at Dakota State University studying elementary and special education. For this lesson, we were told to choose two apps that we would use within our classroom to teach STEM or PBL lessons. The first app I chose is called Sink or Float. This app is a great science app for elementary school students to help them understand the concept of what kind of things will sink and what kind of things will float in water. The app is started when students are given an object that they have to choose whether it sinks or floats in water. Then the object is dropped into the water and students get to see the verdict on the screen. If a student is correct, they get a check mark, and if the student is wrong, they get an X. Once the check marks add up to 3, 5, and 10, the students get to pop balloons on the screen. I like this app because I could give it to K through 2 students and it'd be very easy for them to navigate and figure out. It's also very hands-on and allows students to look at an object and think about whether it'll float or sink, along with giving them that incentive of getting to pop balloons after they get so many correct. I would use this app in probably a more center-focused area where students only have a short amount of time to play games. The next app I chose is called Frog Dissection. This app is an interactive dissection of a frog, but also includes other information about frogs and dissections. I like this app because it's also very simple to use for kids. This app includes multiple parts. First, it can walk you through the dissection of a frog, all the way from the beginning of cutting it open to looking at the parts. And it'll actually go into detail about each of the parts, specifically and what they do for the frog. And it also has a lot of research on the frog and things about its body. Like I said, the app focuses on different parts of the frog. Here is a screenshot of where it talks about the heart, and it also goes into detail about the stomach and its gills. And in another part of the app, it talks about the life cycle that a frog goes through, all the way from when it's just a small egg, all the way up to when it is a full-grown frog. Most people rank this app 4 out of 5 stars. Some of the comments that go along with it include, interactivity is nice and pretty close to the real thing. It is packed with awesome features like games and videos along with interactive views of the organs, diagrams, and so much more. Because it is often hard to get your hands on a real frog nowadays to use in classroom dissections, I would use this app to simulate dissections without having to have the real thing. These are both apps that I would use in integrating science and technology in my classroom. The first app focuses on floating and sinking objects, and the second app focuses on frog dissection. I hope you enjoy these apps and my video. Thanks!